Welcome back to Sky Talk Football today. We're diving into a dynamic summer at FC Barcelona. Studio microphone. Revolving light breaking news from Catalonia. Barcelona blindsided and fans in shock as Nico Williams does not inform the club about his renewal with Athletic Club. Fearful face. This isn't just another transfer twist. This might just be the biggest embarrassment of the summer for Joan Laporta and Deco. Stick with us as we unpack Fabrizio Romano's latest revelation and why Nico Williams's dream move to Barça collapsed, all because of one major detail Barcelona couldn't deliver. Channel intro music plays 3 seconds. Studio microphone. Let's go back just a few days ago. Barcelona fans were buzzing with excitement. Nico Williams, the dynamic, electric winger lighting up the Euros for Spain, was reportedly just one step away from joining the Blaugrana. He was seen as the perfect partner for Lamine Yamal, the final piece in Hansi Flick's new look attack, and a long-term replacement for Ousmane Dembele. The club had reportedly activated informal contacts, the player was open, and the fans already dreaming of Nico in the iconic number 11 shirt. But then, it all collapsed, in the most shocking way imaginable. Studio microphone. According to RAC1, one of Catalonia's most respected radio stations, Barcelona did not even know that Nico Williams had renewed his contract with Athletic Club. Let that sink in. They only found out through social media. Flushed. That's right. No call. No warning. No courtesy from Nico's camp or Athletic Bilbao. Barcelona's sporting leadership, Deco, Laporta, and the board, discovered it on Instagram and Twitter, just like the fans. How could such a massive communication breakdown happen at a club the size of Barcelona? It gets even worse. Studio microphone. Just hours after RAC1 dropped their bombshell, Fabrizio Romano followed up with even more devastating news for Barcelona fans. According to Fabrizio, Nico Williams wanted written guarantees that he would be registered as a Barcelona player in time for the 2024-25 season. Let's pause here. This means Nico didn't want just verbal promises. He wanted ironclad documentation that Barcelona would be able to register his contract with La Liga, despite the club's ongoing financial fair play constraints. And when Barca couldn't provide those guarantees, the deal collapsed. Studio microphone. From Nico's point of view, this move had to be perfect. He's 21, just entering his prime. He's performing at the Euros. He had several top European clubs monitoring his situation: Chelsea, Liverpool, and even Bayern Munich. So when Barcelona said, "We'll sign you, but we can't promise you'll be registered immediately," location flag. You can't blame him for hesitating. Let's remember what happened last summer. Barca signed players like Íñigo Martínez and Ilkay Gundogan, but registration was a race against the clock. La Liga's financial rules delayed many arrivals and contracts. Nico didn't want to be the next victim of bureaucracy. Studio microphone. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: Barcelona's finances. The club is still recovering from years of overspending. La Liga's strict salary cap limits have forced Barca to make tough calls, delaying renewals, cutting wages, and relying on levers and loans. Even though they just pulled off a major kit deal with Nike and have new investments coming in, they are still not operating at full financial freedom. So when Nico asked for written guarantees, the club simply could not deliver. And in the world of modern football, where career moves are made or broken by contractual clarity, Nico walked away. Studio microphone. From a PR perspective, this is a disaster for Barca. Being left in the dark about a player's renewal. Learning from social media. This isn't just poor communication, it's humiliating. And the fans are furious. They had been promised big names. Laporta hinted at exciting signings. And now, not only did the deal collapse, but it collapsed in the most public and unprofessional way. Questions are being asked about the sporting department. Was Deco too slow? Was Laporta too confident? Was there too much reliance on player desire, rather than actual planning? Barcelona's summer is off to a rough start. Studio microphone. So now what for Nico Williams? He has officially renewed his contract with Athletic Club. That gives Bilbao a stronger hand in negotiations and raises his release clause even further. Reports suggest his clause is now around €60 minus 65 million, and he's in no rush to leave. And honestly, why should he? He's thriving under Ernesto Valverde. He's a guaranteed starter. And if he keeps performing at this level for Spain, top Champions League clubs will come calling again, with cash, guarantees, and professionalism. Barcelona might not get a second chance. Studio microphone. For Barcelona, it's back to the drawing board. They've already missed out on Vitor Roque's full integration, have financial troubles with player registrations, and now lost a key transfer target in embarrassing fashion. Some reports say they could shift focus to Luis Diaz from Liverpool, or try to resurrect the João Felix deal. Others mention Brian Zaragoza or even Ferran Torres playing a bigger role under Hansi Flick. But one thing is clear. Barcelona need to get their house in order, fast. You can't build a dynasty if your targets don't trust you. Studio microphone. This has been one of the most jaw-dropping transfer twists in recent memory. Barcelona, once the most attractive destination